Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Okay, so, did a couple trailer reactions, and I'm just looking to see what else is on there before I close down shop, unless something big pops up later. And I see a couple things. One, something 8-bit Christmas. I'm like, okay, let's take a look at what this is. Again, as a kid who grew up with 8-bit systems, had, of course, had the Atari, and then, of course, big spring of 8-bits when the original NES came out, and then the Genesis, and then moving on and on for 16-bit, 32-bit, yada, yada, yada. I'm just interested at the title alone, 8-bit Christmas. So, let's go. Oops, take a look. Doo-doo-doo.
Every kid has that one gift they want more than anything for Christmas. This is the story of mine.
Bookends?
They have baseballs on them.
I see that.
No, not those. Nintendo. A maze of rubber wiring and electronic intelligence so advanced it was deemed not a video game, but an 8-bit entertainment system.
No Nintendo in my house.
I second that.
Looks like a no-go on Nintendo.
I needed a Christmas miracle. The year was 1987, or was it 88? Super Bowl was in 86.
Okay, does it really matter, Dad?
Okay. The year was the late 80s. I was 11 years old.
Did you wear a helmet?
Yeah, we always wore helmets in the 80s. Me and my friends would do anything just to play one.
Any of you huddle masters want to play? What have you brought me?
I got a goldfish!
Untraceable cash money.
It's the final countdown.
Okay, and normally I don't stop during the first viewing of a trailer, but I just have to say, of course, you see the kid in the robe with the power glove on his hand. It's like, oh god.
One thing became clear. I needed to get my own.
This is bigger than Christmas.
The final countdown.
This is our Vietnam.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
I have no idea what it means. We're gonna get in so much trouble.
Sometimes, during Christmas, just when you think that all hope is lost, something magical happens.
Sold out in 20 minutes. It's ugly. One woman punched her grandma right in the throat. Same family, too.
Are you making all this up?
No way.
Did you guys hear in the reselling contest?
First prize is a brand new Nintendo Entertainment System.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hold on.
There are no rules. That Nintendo's mine.
What do you want?
Wanna buy a wreath?
Ma, this kid thinks your wreath sucks.
Video games have been doing all kinds of strange things to children.
What?
It was the 80s. Stuff got real.
Red Dog, this is Bluebird. This is Rainbow One. What happened to Red Dog? I changed it. We're allowed to change names now. This is Millennium Falcon. Super cool. Woo! Love it.
Rated PG.
Oh, okay. HBO Max. All right. Cool. Well, let's see. All right. So, yeah, that looks like fun. And you see what they're going for, as it says, comes the next Christmas story. The beloved A Christmas Story. Red Ryder shotgun. You'll shoot your eye out. Yada yada yada. But for more contemporary, and I always wondered. I mean, we of course have plenty of Christmas movies, classics, i.e., Home Alone and whatnot. But in that kind of vein, to try to capture, kids and their wonder, whatever. I always wondered when they were going to really try to do something like that. So we'll see how this ends up. But again, as a kid of the 80s and 90s, I remember when the big thing, the Nintendo, the NES, when it first came out, I was like, oh my god, type of things. And like, my family, luckily, thank God bless my mother, being the wonderful woman she is, we had gotten one of those an NES that had, if I remember right, like Super Mario Brothers, Gyromite, so it had the little Robbie the Robot thing in it, and of course Duck Hunt and the Zapper and whatnot. So, but it is in general the Nintendo, kids' excitement, and again, started me as well, not started me as a gamer because again, like I said, we had Atari, we had the Commodore, and all that stuff and everything. ColecoVision at one point, I think. But yeah, it's kind of a heartwarming thing. Now, like I said, does this look like oh my God, I must see this movie? Not necessarily, but it's something that's going to be on Max. So that gives it an extra leg up. Let's see, is there a date? Mm, and of course, it's NPH, in it. So, uh, and I think my dog is doing something, so I gotta go check. Okay, so yeah, sorry for that brief little cut. My dog was going crazy. Um, but yeah, I don't even see a date on this, but I'm assuming the holidays, and it's on HBO Max. So that'll be like, hey, just why not watch this? But again, there's so much stuff on over the next couple months, so yeah, I would be like, when do I watch this? But again, it looks like a fun, cute movie, and again, just has that nostalgia feeling. So many things. Again, it's the '80s, Nintendo, NPH. I mean, Doogie Howser himself. So yeah, that's enough for me. So as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to share, subscribe. Hopefully, give me a like. Even if you don't, I guess that. And feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of 8-Bit Christmas. My reaction, my thoughts. Share any thoughts of your own. Always appreciated.